What's your problem, Jennifer? Oh yeah, how much? Talk to me.
Hello?
Are you there?
Sir, I said 1 million.
1 million naira.
Yes, sir.
Will 1 million naira
I'm
solve
yes, sir.
Will 1 million naira solve all your problems?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
1 million naira. 1 million naira.
No.
How much will
No,
solve?
it won't solve all my problems, but I guess it will.
No.
Yes, it won't solve all though.
Okay, Jennifer,
Calm
down. Jennifer, you just said that you don't feel blessed. All right, so I'm asking you now, how much do you think if he enters your account now, Boam, you will feel blessed? I think your network is slow. Jennifer, are you there? Are you still there?
I said 1 million.
Okay, you still
million,
stand on 1 million. All right, fantastic. That's okay. That's fine. So 1 million is fine. So with 1 million, you take care of your kids, you take care of your siblings, your mother, buy your house.
Sir?
Yeah, your network is not so good. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm still
all right,
there,
good.
sir.
So let me ask you a final question. Jennifer, are you there? Jennifer, are you there?
Yes, I can still hear you, sir.
Okay, good. Jennifer, what if I give you 1 million naira? I send 1 million naira to your account now.
Yes, I'm still there, sir.
What if I send 1 million naira?
I'm still there. I'm still there, sir.
Oh, our network is very fast. Yeah, that's stressful. All right, talk to me. Are you still there?
Yes, sir.
Good. So my question is this: what if I send you 1 million to your accounts right now?
So I can still hear you.
You're lagging behind. What if I send you 1 million naira into your account now?
Yes, I can hear you.
I wanted to hit this point properly. What if I send you 1 million naira in your account now, Jennifer?
Okay.
Are you listening? Okay, too bad. I just have to end that. So let's I wish I was able to drive this home. But she's no longer listening to me. I mean, she can't hear me. Network is terrible. Who's GBH? All right.
Hello, sir.
I'm blessed.
Yes, I'm listening, sir.
So we'll have to get another person. I'm looking for another person that feels that he's not blessed.
Yes, I'm listening.
You're listening, but you can't hear me. Your network is very bad. I'm sorry, I have to just cut you off. Yeah, I have to just cut you off. Your network is terrible. It's very terrible. It's excruciating. So let me see. All right, because of time, there's no. I had wanted to end with Jennifer, but unfortunately, Celestine says she has a question. I'm going to answer your question and I would end. Oh, this is still 9:19. It's okay. Celestine, unmute yourself. You say you have a question.
Good morning, Ambassador.
Yeah, I'm still going to calm down and help those who feel they're not blessed. I'm still going to do that. Yeah, so let's see. You say you have a question. What's the question?
Yeah, so I have a question with I don't know, maybe this is maybe a case of someone who is like an exception to the rule. So I understand what you're teaching about someone who is creative and that the person doesn't go into depression, and especially when the person is creative, selfless. So I have a friend. So this is someone that is in her mid 40s. She's wealthy, like very wealthy. So this is someone that plays in the pharma space. Her passion is basically to bring good healthcare to Africa. So she has from the look of it, she has everything you can say you need as a person. She's wealthy, she's connected, she has very good businesses. But her problem is that sometimes in her quiet moments, when you see her, she's the classic boss lady. She does everything, and people look up to her. But then her problem is two sets of problems, more or less. First one is she feels as if the passion she has for Africa to grow the healthcare space in Africa, it feels as if it's being hijacked by some people. Like people do not understand the vision and people do not share in the vision, and they try everything within their power to frustrate her efforts and run her down as much as they can. And then the second set of problems she has is because of the nature of people she works with, the caliber of people she works with, and the connections she has. It feels as if she's being exploited by people around her. So people around her don't really work with her because they want to work with her because they share the vision she has. They are basically around her because of what they gain from her, because of the connections they gain, because of the insights they gain. And now, most of the time, so with a whole bunch of things that has happened over the years, you see that she's now into counseling because the thing is dealing like a serious blow to her mental health because of the way people are handling the whole thing around her. So for her, it's not just about um, what she's doing. It's not just about the mental health, um, the the innovation she's bringing into the country or into Africa. It's more or less about the people who are in that space to help drive that change that she's looking for, frustrating her efforts. So I want to understand what do we classify this as? Is this a case of someone who is selfless and yet depressed, or is this something entirely different? I don't know how to classify this.
All right. Now, here's the thing. Good health, good healthcare in Africa. What's the purpose? What's the end to it? What's the purpose? Why does she want to bring good healthcare in Africa? Does she want to be the name of the first person that brought good healthcare in Africa? I want to be the one. That's selfishness. You don't know that. That's what she needs to go and discover. Is that the primary purpose? You see, we have to put things in perspective. That is why I would prefer someone ask me about themselves, don't ask about another person, because there can never be a solution if you're asking for someone, because that person may not have told you exactly how it is. You are not inside the person's heart to know that, okay, this is the dimension. The primary purpose of this person could be, it may not be limited to it, but it could be that I want to be the first to bring the perfect healthcare system in Nigeria, and then my name entered the Guinness Book of World Record, blah, blah, blah. That's still selfishness. Even though it's altruistic, it sounds altruistic, it sounds like you're helping people, but then what is the purpose behind it? Yeah. But let me help you a little bit, because I don't want to deviate so much in another person's case who's not here, but I'm interested about you. That's my concern. I'm not concerned about her. I'm concerned about you doing this business, right? Because she has money already. So this is you. Do you have money? How much do you have? How is except her case is affecting you? Maybe she's your sister, she's someone who's close to you. And or you feel that if you don't have solution to her case, that you feel that her case might affect you as well because you have her kind of personality and you don't want it to affect you, so you want to get understanding. Fine, Celestine. So here's the solution quickly. Now I'm going to give the solution in two ways. I'll first of all help those who think they're not blessed, and I'll now show you the solution to fulfillment quickly. Guys, very important. This is very important. Everybody be paying attention. Now, unfortunately, I didn't finish my question with what's her name? Jennifer also. But Jennifer feels like she's not blessed. Now, ask if I put 1 million and she wants 1 million. If she has 1 million, she will feel blessed. By the way, is there anybody that if I put so Celestine, don't worry, keep in tune rather. I'm going to solve your challenge. Is that okay?
Yes, Ambassador.
Good. Now, is there anybody that feels if I put 20 million in your bank account now, you will know that you're, Father, I'm blessed. Anybody like that? You know, oh my goodness. Finally, I now know I'm blessed. Who's that? Okay, the first person says Ozo. Now, Ozo, I hope your network is good, though. If it's not good, I cut you off immediately because of time. Ozo. Ozo. Oh, yeah, accept the unmute. Jane, a lady. Okay, accept the unmute quickly. All right, Jane, how are you?
Good morning, sir.
Fantastic. Where are you calling from?
I'm fine, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
I'm calling from Enugu.
Enugu, fantastic. When did you start the business?
I just joined last month.
Last month. All right, good. Who is your leader? Who is your elite vision leader?
Yes, sir.
I doubt you know that.
He's an active partner, Amos.
All right, so we'll come to that. Now, so you said that if I drop 20 million into your bank account, you say, Father, I now know I'm blessed, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. You're smiling and you know that you're in error, but it's okay. What if, as I send you the 20 million and the 20 million hits your account, but you will die? Would you still want the 20 million?
No, I don't want it. No, sir. I don't. I rather, no, sir.
Why? Your life is more precious than 20 million, right? That's what it means. Is that what it means? That your life, are you trying to tell me that your life is more precious than 20 million?
Of course, sir. Even more than that.
Even more than that, right? So that means you'll be more excited.
As far as I'm healthy and alive.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that excitement you would have gotten when you get 20 million into your bank account, you will get more excitement if you are alive instead of dying and 20 million enters your account. You prefer to remain alive instead of 20 million, Abi?
Yes, sir. I prefer being alive. Yes, sir.
But why are you not more excited?
At least my parents will be happier seeing me alive than dying.
Calm down. So why don't you feel why don't you feel blessed since you have life? Because you think that 20 million will make you feel blessed, but yet when I send you 20 million and take your life, you say, no, my life is more important. So if your life is more important than 20 million, how come you are not excited? How come you feel you are not blessed? Are you seeing that the devil is working overtime in some people's head? Have I proven to you that you are blessed?
Yes, sir. I'm blessed, sir.
Case closed. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. because you know that with your life, it's only a matter of time. If you do the right things, 20 million, you'll still make 20 million. So why are you feeling empty because you don't have 20 million? Why are you feeling empty because you don't have 1 million? Ladies and gentlemen, that's your uncle that is making money today and you feel he is blessed. Excuse me, do you know that you are blessed? Your uncle used the blessing that God has blessed all of us. All of us are blessed by God. Your uncle is blessed. My uncle is blessed. I am blessed. You are blessed. The difference is that your uncle is walking in the blessing of God. You are not. Go and check that your uncle know they sleep. He's working his butt off, but you want to sleep 20 hours in a day and you go to your uncle to give you money. It doesn't work like that. Your uncle is working in the blessing. Your neighbor who's rich is working in the blessing of God. Your past, all these men that have money that you are insulting that they're not giving you money, they are working in God's blessings. Are you working in the blessing of God in your life? You're in this business. How often do you run the business? How well do you run the business? How well you run this business is directly proportional to the knowledge of the blessing that you have. You see, you are blessed, but you don't know. The reason you are lacking is because this business can make you a multi-millionaire, but you're not walking in the blessing. I have proven a very simple point. Everybody is blessed. Stop praying to God for blessing. Begin to thank him for his blessing. Let me say it again. Stop praying to God for his blessings. Begin to thank him for his blessings, because his blessings are made available on earth every day. The main and major blessing is life. But the fact that I'm alive today, I am 100 over 100. I'm 100%. I'm good. Yes. How are you feeling? Woo! I'm 100 over 100. Yes, I know I'm owing somebody. Yes, I know I've not paid my rent. But my goodness, I'm 100 over 100. I thank God for his blessing of my life, the blessing of life, not even good health first, because you have to be alive before you talk about good health. Now, life. So if you're alive, boom, you have good health. Boom, you can walk. Boom, you can see. Boom, you can eat. Your blessing is massive. Just be thanking God left, right, and center. Then after thanking God, you now pause and say, oh yeah, let me walk in this blessing today that I'm alive. I must walk in this blessing today. Some of you are waiting to walk in the blessing tomorrow. Let me sleep today and walk in the blessing. No, sir, you don't know tomorrow. So wake up and begin to walk your blessing today. That is the secret. So some of you are doing the business. Oh, this business is difficult. Okay, sit your butt down and understand the business. Why do you need to sit your butt down to understand the business and to be creative? Is because you are blessed. People who complain are those who insult God's blessings over their lives. Anytime you find yourself complaining, you are not appreciative of the blessing of God. They complain. Why they complain? What if the people that died yesterday, did they have the mouth to complain today? In fact, what you should even ask yourself is that did they even know that they were going to die yesterday? They died last night. They're not here today. Are you beginning to believe that you're blessed? No. I know all of you who said I'm not blessed. All of you are new people. I know that. Old members know how blessed they are. They know. Old members, all of them know how blessed they are. And that is why if you ask an old member, how are you doing today? Go to the comment section and see the answer. Old members, how are you guys doing today? Are you seeing the answer? I am always fine. Are you seeing the answer? 100 over 100. No, go to the comment section, please. Just go. Are you seeing it? I'm always fine. I am fantastic. I'm 100 over 100. Are you seeing it? Can you see? See. I'm awesome. I am great. I am blessed. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because they woke up this morning. But you, new partner, you started yesterday, you started 2 weeks ago, you started 1 month ago, they ask you, how are you feeling? I'm not feeling fine because I've not paid rent. Excuse me, dead people don't pay rent. For the fact that you are alive, you are 100 over 100. For the fact that you woke up alive, you are grateful. For the fact that you woke up, you are awesome. For the fact that you woke up alive, you're 100 over 100. For the fact that you woke up alive, I am always fine. The basis of your answer to are you okay is the fact that you woke up alive. You're already 100%. How is your day going? 100 over 100. Why? Because I'm alive. Not because I hit my target, not because I got the prospects, not because I got 20 signups today, just because I'm alive. I'm 100 over 100. Just because I'm alive, I am super, super excited. Why are you excited? Man, I'm alive. What's wrong with this guy? What's wrong with this lady? And guess what? Gratitude consistently activates God's inner blessings. Gratitude. You see, when you release gratitude, is a positive vibration. I have a class for that. There's a positive vibration that you release. Oh, you are causing a dangerous distortion in the atmosphere. Powerful things will begin to come to you just because you are grateful. Powerful, unimaginable things. Good things will begin to come to you just because you are grateful. So if you're a member of the Vision family, if you're a member of the Vision tribe, and somebody asks you at any time, how are you feeling? And you say, I'm okay. And they tell me, I will pay for a room where I will have 58 members in, and you will be in the middle, and we will flog you 58 lashes. Everybody, flog you 58 lashes. I don't know why I chose the number 58. Maybe we should even make it 100. I'll look for 100 members. Flog you. You are alive. You can breathe. You can even work. You can hear. You can taste. You are not in COVID-19 quarantine house. And you open your sweet mouth to say you are okay. Okay, you need flogging. I don't think 58 lashes will do the magic. 100 and above. Are you understanding me? So if you don't want to receive crazy, terrible lashes, number one, leave now. Leave this environment. Go and do another business. Or make sure that you activate your gratitude every single day you wake up. Somebody says celestial flogging. I don't mind releasing celestial flogging. The disposition of every member from today is I am always fine. The disposition of every member today is I am 100 over 100. The disposition of every member today, anytime they wake up, is I'm super fantastic. The disposition of every member today when they wake up is I am awesome, man. You're not looking at the things you don't have. You're looking at the blessing that God has given you, because I've proven it to you that if you are pursuing 20 million and they give you 20 million and they say, I'm going to take your life away from you, you will resist it. But yet, that 20 million that will get you excited, it means that if you will not take 20 million over your life, that means your life is more important than 20 million. Then why are you not more excited if you have life? That's the devil speaking. It's a distortion that needs to be corrected. So finally, I'm going to end with this. I think it was Celestine that was asking about the lady that has a lot of money and stuff. This is the answer. This is the answer. And the answer is in the Bible. And this is what moves me every day. You see? If that lady wants to get fulfillment, let her go back to basic. What is God's mandate for man? God's mandate for man is to be fruitful and multiply and subdue the earth. That is God's mandate. It is how you know a mandate in the Bible is when it is repeated more than 3 times, it becomes a mandate. It's no longer a suggestion, it's not a theory, it is a mandate. And it was a mandate from God when he mentioned it twice, not even 3 times. According to the Chronicles and the commentation in the Bible, this is it. And you need to understand. You're saying that the lady She's stable, she has money and stuff, she's content. But that's not the mandate. Let me show you the mandate. Let me show you the mandate quickly. God blessed them and said to them, be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth and subdue it and rule over the fish of the birds of the earth and every creature that crawls upon the earth. Genesis 1:28. But that's Genesis 1:28, Abi. Look at another verse, Genesis 35:11, a different verse. In fact, Genesis 9:1 says, and God blessed Noah and his sons and said to them, be fruitful and multiply. Genesis 9:1. Genesis 9:7, as far as for me, as for you, be fruitful and increase in the number, multiply on earth and increase upon it. Be fruitful and multiply. Fruitfulness means prosper. That means prosper and multiply. Prosper and multiply. The question is this: if you're prosperous and you're not multiplying, that is recipe for depression. If you are fruitful and you're multiplying, you'll be fulfilled because you're fulfilling God's mandate. It has not stopped there. Genesis 9:7, I just mentioned it. Genesis 35:11 says, and God told him, I'm God Almighty, be fruitful and multiply. We can go on and on and on. Leviticus 26:9, I will turn toward you and make you fruitful, that's prosper you, and multiply you. Can you imagine? The same, it is a mandate, back to back to back. Deuteronomy 7:13 says, he will love you and bless you and multiply you. He will bless the fruit of your womb and the produce of your land. That's being prosperous and multiplying. It continues over and over again. Nehemiah 2:20, then answered I them, and I said unto them, the God of heaven, he will prosper you, that's fruitful. Therefore, we his servants will arise and build, that's multiply. 3 John verse 2, that is New Testament. I wish above all things that you may prosper, be fruitful, and be in good health, and your souls prosper, multiply. So this is a mandate, both Old Testament and New Testament. Be fruitful and multiply. See, guys, it's not rocket science. Anybody that is out of alignment with this will continuously be empty. Let me show you what it is not. This is a summary of a very extensive training. Let me show you what is not. God did not say be fruitful and content. Listen, God did not say be fruitful and content. He said be fruitful and multiply. And I'll prove it to you. Daniel 4:4. Nebuchadnezzar said, I was at home in my palace, contented and prosperous. In other words, he was prosperous, fruitful. Instead of multiplying, he was content. But something now happened. In verse 5, he said, I had a dream that made me afraid. Why did the dream make him afraid? Because this guy has gotten to the level of prosperity and he was content. Therefore, God appeared to him in a dream, and the man was afraid. And Nebuchadnezzar said, as I was lying in bed, the images and visions that passed through my mind terrified me. That image was heralding God's punishment for those who are fruitful and content. The long and short of the story is that this man chopped grass for how many years? How many years did he eat grass? To humble him. How many years? Who knows? Where are the Bible students? 7 solid, not 7 months, not 7 weeks, 7 solid years. The guy chopped grass because he was fruitful and content. Oh, okay, you have arrived, Abi. You guys don't think so? All right, let's do an analysis of a New Testament, because some of you might say this is Old Testament now. Let's check Luke 12:19. And I will sit back to say to myself, this is a rich man. He said, I will say to myself, my friend, you have enough stored away for years to come. That means I have worked enough. I have enough for years to come. Now, take it easy, wanyo. Eat, drink, and be merry. Be content, because I have enough stored for many years to come. Guys, listen. What happened the next? right there and then, God said to him, "You fool, you will die this very night. Then who will get everything you worked for?" Why? The rich man was prosperous, he was fruitful and content. Instead of him to be fruitful and multiply. What does it mean? If you are fruitful, you're prosperous. Now multiply yourself in others. That means multiply. Multiply. Create other prosperous people. Create other fruitful people. That's what it means. Are you seeing that is why some people are successful, they have all the money, but they are empty inside? Do you know why? Because they are outside alignment of God's mandate. That is it. Nothing more, nothing less. You can argue with me. You can, say, oh, no, it's different. Do your own research. I did mine since 2020. That's 3 years. It started in 2019. I did this research. And as I was researching, I was getting instructions. I was getting the verses. Listen, guys, whether in the secular world or in the religious world, it holds true. You must be fruitful and multiply. Anyhow you want to put it. Check even if you're heathen. Once you align with this mandate, you're fruitful and you're creating other fruitful people. You'll keep. Let me not go too far. But those who know the training, know the training. So this is just a summary of it. And the last person I called was his name that had the lady that has issue. This is her challenge. As far as you see, you cannot multiply if you're selfish. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can't multiply if you're selfish. I researched 500 people, influential people in the world that committed suicide. 500. There were more than 500, but I stopped at 500. 500 influential people, artists, movie icons, leaders, CEOs that committed suicide, over 500 committed suicide. And you'd be asking yourself, hello, these guys had money now. They had influence. Why did they on earth commit suicide? They were working outside the mandate. And God says, you shall surely die. Now, anyhow you want to interpret it, you shall surely die simply means the person is empty. There is no fulfillment. The emptiness can lead to depression. Depression will not lead to suicide. Suicide means death. Check anybody who's fulfilled. You see, I'm not talking about those who are faking fulfillment. If you want to enjoy real, deep, godly fulfillment, you can't run away from prosperity. I'm sorry. Some of you are saying, okay, I like people, I'm helping people. If you're helping people and you're poor, you are outside the mandate. You need to understand this. Before you begin to say, oh, thank God, I'm even helping people in my community. I'm helping the church to clean the church. I'm helping people. I'm helping, and you are poor. Excuse me, you are outside the mandate. The mandate is be fruitful. That means be prosperous. And then it didn't say multiply and be fruitful. I mean, I showed you different verses. There was no verse that said multiply and be fruitful. It was be fruitful first and then multiply. Be fruitful and then multiply. That means you must position yourself to be valuable enough to be fruitful. You must position yourself in this business to be valuable enough to be prosperous. And then I thank God for this, our kind of business. As you are becoming fruitful, you are multiplying. But haven't you realized that in this business, for there to be fruitfulness, there must be multiplication? That's why I love this business. In this business, you are fulfilling God's mandate by default. Let's go back to the first person, Moro. Moro, it's not Maureen. The first guy that called that says he wants to be a farmer. When you're a farmer, what's the mandate? Is it to have to be fulfilled, to be content? You know, I'm passionate about it. So are you seeing where passion is dangerous? Purpose is what you should be focusing on, not passion. When your purpose is clear, begin to do something that you think you don't like, but become passionate about it because of purpose. And what is the purpose here? Our purpose is very simple: to be fruitful and multiply, not too much grammar. And our purpose is in alignment with God's purpose, then our vision is what? To raise. Haven't you realized what our vision is? To raise financially free people who will in turn raise financially free people that we might put our resources together to make. Excuse me, what do you think that is? It is within the mandate of God himself, not of man. Ladies and gentlemen, if at this point you still don't understand, ask questions, because this is the foundation of our success, of your success, of your downline success. This is the foundation, please. So you are beginning to understand that you might be here, and if you know that going to farming will not help you to multiply, it will not help you to be fruitful and multiply, please leave it to avoid matters of depression. I'm telling you the truth. People have become billionaires and they committed suicide. So it's not a case of theoretical argument. I'm telling you practical reality. In case you are doubting the consistency of this mandate, let me even shock you. Even in the secular world, it's the same thing. Why do you think artists come into the limelight and all of a sudden we don't hear about them again? But why is it there are some that came into the limelight and we're still hearing about them till tomorrow? Dig deeper, dig. You see, whether knowingly or unknowingly, once you are working in alignment with God's mandate, you will be fulfilled and your success will remain. I've given examples over and over and over again. Okay, where is I Go Save? Where are all these comedians? Where are they? Most of these comedians have made us laugh before. But you have people like Basket Mouth is still there. Have you listened to Basket Mouth's interview before? Have you listened to his interview before? Where he said, I mean, when you listen to people talk, you know where their purpose lies. And he said that all he lives is how he's going to make his people around him better, how they can stand and be prosperous. He did not put any Bible, but does not sound like be fruitful and multiply. No wonder he's still throwing his weights. Look at Don Jazzy. He is fruitful and is multiplying in all of these young men and girls coming up. Look at Davido. He is fruitful and multiplying. See, multiplying is not giving money. Multiplying is not giving alms. And we care project. That's not multiplying. Remember what I said. Multiplying is multiplying the fruitfulness you have gotten in the lives of others. That is be fruitful and multiply. Be fruitful and multiply fruitfulness now. That's what it means now. You cannot be fruitful and multiply poverty. Giving people money is multiplying poverty. Because after eating that money, they're still poor again. Are you understanding that when you have a company and you are employing people, you are not in mandate? You need to understand the dichotomy of this. You are not. It's not sentimental. It's principle. When you're giving people mandate, you're not multiplying your fruitfulness. You're just helping them. But when you are helping people to establish, and that is why this business is key. This business, I am fruitful. I help you to stand and begin to make your own money. That means I'm multiplying my fruitfulness. And that is why you also have to take it seriously, because when you understand this business, you'll be able to impact on your downline so that they would also be fruitful and multiply. That means you are multiplying yourself. I could go on and on and on. I've mentioned Don Jazzy, but there are some other musicians and artists who were there before these people, and where are they today? They are struggling because they are out of line of, once you are out of line of this mandate, depression comes, emptiness comes. Why? So that depression would fill it up. Emptiness comes. You're empty. Do you understand what I'm saying? Look at Olamide. Everywhere. I didn't even know Olamide was the one behind the Ashike. But he's not bothered that, oh, this artist would have bigger name than him. He's not. Ashake is destroying the charts. But Ashake just won there, many of them. And he's pumping money into them. Yes, of course, he's going to have some percentage in whatever they do. But some people will not stand your progress. Oh, you now want to come and outshine me as Olumide. You want to outshine me as Don Jazzy. If that was the case, go and check the people that perform like that. Where are they in the scheme of affairs? They are gone because they don't want their downlines to outshine them. They stifle their progress. And because they stifle their progress, they stop the process of multiplication. And that means they fall out of line of God's mandate. And what happens? Emptiness in their heart begins and depression will fill it. And next thing you say, oh, this person had money and he committed suicide. Any questions, please? Any questions, please? Where's Ty Plus? Where's FaZe? Where's Daddy Shoki? They are still thinking of themselves. Me, Ty Plus, me, how to survive, where are they? They got to fame, they got money. What did they do with the money? Did they use the money to attempt to multiply, to empower others? Or they were having a good life and sharing and moving around the world, but where are they today? That's on the secular side. Anyhow you want to put it, I'll take you on it. Anyhow. From the Bible, I showed you Old Testament, New Testament. From the secular world, I've shown you in the entertainment industry. I could also show you in the business industry. Ask me questions. This is what I live for. This is what I teach. You don't have to accept it. It is a principle. Just like I tell you, oh, there's gravity. If you jump off a story building, you will follow. You don't have to agree with it. For it to work. It is principle. Whether you agree or not, go and jump, you will fall. Whether you agree with this or not. So, because some of you are a little bit closed-minded right now. You say, so sir, you're now saying I should now stop my passion. This is what I've been passionate about. Excuse me, I am not the one saying it. You need to understand me. I am not the one saying it. It is a mandate. So to me, instead of me fighting the man, like that is why I will not go back to my profession as a computer engineer. Practicing, I can't. Because it will be difficult for me to operate the mandate, which is to be fruitful and multiply. First of all, if I go back there, my struggle will be just for me to survive, to help my family to feed. I don't see financial freedom coming from there. So I will still be struggling today if that was what I was doing. So you're not saying that we should abandon what we're doing. No. I'm saying you should think. Apply this wisdom. So if my profession cannot help me effectively to be fruitful and multiply, and this business would do it, my brother, I don't need anybody to encourage me to go into this business full time. I don't need. Some of you are waiting for somebody to tell you, come and do this business full time. It's because you lack knowledge. And my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. That's why I took my time to explain this. So the knowledge you need today is to understand what's the mandate. Align yourself with the mandate. This business will help you to fulfill that mandate. And guess what? It's automatic. Once you begin to work towards fulfillment of God's mandate, He will release protocol and heaven's protocol to guide and protect your success. Yeah, that's how it is. All right. So pardon me, please, a bit out of context. Please, I want to confirm if the prospecting video you told us about in the previous meeting is out yet. No, it's not out yet. Any other question? Any other question, please? please, I would like to take this business to my state. How do I do it? Get back to your leader, your elite division leader. That's the first person. Get to your elite division leader immediately. Okay, yeah, Perez said that Wilson Oruma carried 2.5 billion to invest in oil and gas. That oil and gas investment, what would it have enabled him to do? Is to make more money for himself, selfish. It will make him to be fruitful and content. But guess what? He lost everything. How many people did he start teaching on how to play professional football so that they would also have access to 2.5 billion? How many people did he start coaching? How many people, with this 2.5 billion, did he build an institution that will raise professional footballers, sacrifice that 2.5 billion, start an institute that will groom younger ones to become as proficient as he was, so that they will also have access to 2.5 billion in the future? Did he do that? No, he was always thinking selfish. Where are they today? Wilson Oruma ran mad. I will give you instances upon instances. I researched this. It's not like it came to me as a word. It was a research I did, both secular world, religious world, the past, the present. History is filled with the same thing, same axis. All right. But look at Kanu Nwankwo Heart Foundation. Kanu Nwankwo Kanu Nwankwo is still relevant in the scheme of affairs, right? And if you look deeper, you see that he put some investment in getting to raise more people to stand. Think about it. Could it be coincidence? No, it's not coincidence. Permit me, Ambassador, have a question, though it is a bit off the teaching of today. Go ahead and ask. What an awesome exposure. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Where's the question? I can't see the question. Sir, my account is not yet linked to my DTC, thus I can't make withdrawals. Please get in touch with your elite visual leader, please, or your upline, whoever is helping you. Keep reminding them until that is done. All right. We are not in charge of that. They do it at Aimglobal office. All right. But because there are a lot of, it takes process, approximately 2 weeks. All right. So if it's more than 2 weeks, that means you need to keep reminding them there. So get in touch with your leader, not in an attacking way. Politely just keep reminding them. Please don't forget to this thing tomorrow. Please, sir, don't forget I need to withdraw. 2 days later, so I hope you don't. Oh my goodness, that's true. This guy has been reminding me I have to do it today, and he does it. He also needs to be reminding them, because the linking of account is not done in Nigeria. It's done in the Philippines. The IT department of the Philippines and the IT department of the bank. Do you understand? So the staff in Aimglobal office here in Nigeria needs to also be reminding them. So you remind your upline reminds the staff at the Aimglobal office, and they send the reminder mail to that effect. So if your owner has withdrawn, has gone too long, please let that be known. But usually though, it shouldn't take that much time. So what I would advise you is this: if it's taking more than 2 weeks to link your account, something is wrong. Why you need a reminder is in the bid to correct what is wrong. But naturally, if your name tallies with the name, if your bank name tallies with the name on your DTC, in 2 weeks your account is linked. Nobody needs to remind anybody. But what happens is that your first name, maybe in your bank name you have Chidi Okezie Mpo, but on your DTC they use Chidi Okezie. It will link. It must be the same name you use for your bank. It has to be the same name you use on your DTC. So if that is the case, you have to pay for correction of name, You have to pay for it. I don't know, I've forgotten how much it is, 5,000 or so. I don't know. But now after correcting the name, they will have to correct the name. And after correcting the name, they resubmit your name for linking. You understand? So that's why it begins to now take time. That is when you now need to keep reminding them, keep until they do it. All right. Where is the question? Oh, please, boss, I need permission to invite prospects in the Vision Hub leadership. You have to be very, you have to be very, let me not use the word I want to use right now. You send me a private message on Zoom and you have my number. That's silliness. You don't do that. You're telling me to invite. That's you're trivializing a lot of things. Let me not mention your name. You know yourself. And don't do that nonsense again. Ambassador, I have a brother who wants to join the business, but he is in Germany. Please, is there any possible way for it to happen online? Inviting for Zoom meeting. My pastor, I love your teaching this morning. God bless you. I'm not a pastor. Do not do not pick any call that has not been dialed for me. I'm not a pastor. I just happen to be your leader and your mentor at the moment. Until I'm called, I'm not a pastor. Okay. Okay, so these words contain a community. All right, where's that question? So in line with the vision, I have a downline who signed up someone in Abuja, but no office to invite them to, sir. I need permission to invite at the. Yeah, see, it's the same person I'm rebuking. You see, because you are, don't be a coward. You know what to do, and you come on Zoom and you. So this is also, let me just help everybody now. Because you are running away from commitment, what you ought to have done is you call me on the phone and lay your request. But you don't want to do that, right? Because you know that you are found wanting and you're doing it on Zoom. Why would you do it on Zoom? You're trivializing it. You think it's a child's play? It's not a child's play. So you make it official. You have an upline, you have an elite vision leader that you ought to have communicated with first before you come to me. So that because I give access like this and you want to go through the backyard, you're supposed to know better. If it's a new person that's making this kind of submission, I would understand. But coming from you, it is highly irresponsible. Ikechukwu. Obi. It's highly irresponsible of you. Good. Okay, I really learned a lot this morning, especially the passion topic. All right. Okay. So how do I get people to join my business? I've done contact recommendation, one register from it. Since then, I haven't been able to register another person. Contact recommendation. We have different systems. We have brand launch, we have EPR, we have EPC, we have questionnaire. All right. So get back to your upline, get back to your leader, and choose another system, another tool to get more people involved. Okay. Gabriel, the aspect of multiplication confuses me a bit. All right, Gabriel. Learning that giving out monies to others and even employing people is not multiplication. It's not. What then is in simple terms? It's very simple now. See, it's so simple. Be fruitful and multiply. Be fruitful and multiply what? Multiply your fruitfulness now. Multiply yourself so that others would also be fruitful. Okay? you have to keep it going. Be fruitful and multiply. Be fruitful and multiply. If you give birth, you've multiplied. You've multiplied. I mean, when you multiply, you give birth to your own now. Abi, when you give birth, if you want in that explanation, be fruitful and multiply. You give birth. You give birth to your kind. You give birth to yourself. Someone that looks like you, right? So when you're multiplying, you have to multiply somebody that looks like you, somebody who's fruitful. In other words, be fruitful and multiply does not mean be fruitful, have your own company and be paying salary. The people you are paying salary is meant to help that organization be fruitful. In other words, you now need to teach people how to build their own organization so that they would also be fruitful. So that means you are now multiplying your fruitfulness by teaching other people how they can build their own organizations and be fruitful. And then you also tell them, oh yeah, teach your other people how they'll be fruitful. Are you saying that you're now being fruitful and multiplying? But building organizations is not easy on any level. But this business helps you to do that organically. You're fruitful, you're multiplying your business, you're multiplying because you're not paying anybody's salary here. Everybody's an entrepreneur. Everybody is a connected business owner. So that means everybody can be financially free here in the office space, in your employees. How many of them can be financially free? None of them, zero. None of your employees can be financially free. But in this business, every of your downline can be financially free if they choose. In your office, your employees cannot be financially free if they choose. So you can't fulfill your mandate by paying salary. You can't fulfill mandate by giving out alms. Take 10,000, take 50. I explained it now. Anybody you give 10,000 naira will eat it and they're still broke. If they are broke, are you now saying that you are multiplying broke people? When you're giving money, you're not multiplying anything. When you're giving money, you're just helping people. You're not multiplying your fruitfulness. You're not multiplying your fruitfulness. You're giving out of your fruitfulness to help people. But the mandate is to be fruitful and what? Multiply, then subdue. Subdue the earth, not subdue human being. Don't complicate it though. It's as simple as it is. You complicate it when you become too selfish to adamantly continue doing what you want to do. So you want it to be explained to benefit you, even though you are outside mandate. People have come to Ambassador Mike and offered him a franchise to open up an eatery franchise, and he declined. Excuse me, that would have brought in a lot of money for him. Is it bad? It's not bad, but the mandate says to be fruitful and multiply. So if he is, because the person now said, you will employ a lot of people. He now said, I will employ a lot of people. On top, how much? 70K every month, 100K, highest 150K every month. Is that empowerment? That is help. We are not here to help people. We're here to empower people. Empower people means to help them to stand and become successful on their own. That's empowerment. Employing people cannot empower them. Employing people gives them help, specific help in a limited number of time. Okay? So when I say don't complicate this, it's as simple as it is. True. It is actually as simple as it is. Trust me. Well, I hope you understood that, Gabriel. Robots. So can someone in Germany have answered that question? Boss, what about us in Sierra Leone? Can we link our DTC to Access Bank? We're still working on that. It's still under works with the management. You are from Pluto because the wisdom is given, Emmanuel. Olorufumi, do not patronize, do not pastoralize our great, okay. People are not serious. Here. So how do I get people to, okay, I've answered that question. Boss, what about I've answered that as well. Prince, good morning. Please, good morning, sir. Please, sir, what was your greatest challenge in this business? I want to be ready. My greatest challenge in this business is my downlines quitting. In my 6 months, like 90% of my downlines quit. 90% of the so-called functional downlines quit. That was my greatest challenge. I didn't have the challenges that most people are having today. Yeah, most people are having challenges of doing the business for 1 month. They get, because I didn't have a sign up, they get annoyed, they get depressed. I didn't have those challenges because I programmed my mind to work the business for 5 years. So whatever happens within that 5 years, they helped me. So I will also suggest the same thing for you. However, the reason my downlines quit, we have solved that problem. We didn't have the system then. Now we have solved the problem by putting in structure. So if you don't want that thing, if it happens, only a few people survive it. There is another wave of Ponzi scheme coming, and it will be powered by AI. Everybody listen to me before I close. I'm going to close here. There is another, I'm sorry because of the time, I may not be able to answer your question, but I needed to stress today's meeting to really hit the nail on the head. Sir, okay, before I get there, Gabriel says, sir, by paying for others to join this business, am I not multiplying, since what I believe will multiply me, I equally have given the chance to others? All right. In the bid not to sound like a broken record, Gabriel, accept the unmute. Gabriel Roberts, accept the unmute. Quickly. We've stretched over time. Gabriel Roberts, accept the unmute.
Yes, sir.
All right, Gabriel Roberts, where are you calling from?
Sierra Leone, sir.
Sierra Leone. All right, fantastic.
Yes.
So what is your challenge?
Well, frankly, I learned a lot today. I learned a lot, because usually over my major business is building, sort of estate.
All right.
So usually I think when I employ people, I make sure that they are getting money. I make sure, even now, I've planned to join some of my family members here and in Liberia. So, according to your teaching, I thought that would be like actually multiplying, because this principle of multiplication, I really love it, and I think it is correct. I think, I read the Bible, but you open my eyes actually to understand that it is not just you, like you are saying in the case of getting a child. I get a child, my own children get their own children. I'm looking at it in that line. I say perhaps that could be the multiplication. My own children get their own children get all our children. So before you think of it, I'm a grandpa, great grandpa. So those are the considerations. But I'm really blessed, with the lecture. I'm really blessed because I have never understood it this way. So I was just thinking, in a situation now, because I have planned like to join some of my family members in Liberia, so that it will be extended to Liberia, even here Sierra Leone. Make sure my children, my family members, and other people that are close to me, I'm able to join them. So I was asking whether that is not multiplication in a way.
Whether to join them where? In this business or in your real estate business?
In the business, in this business.
In
this business. Now that I believe in this business, even though I'm just starting, now that I believe in this business, because I believe fully in it, even though I'm just starting, but I look at it, just from looking at it, I know this will prosper people. They are those of my family have been supporting in Liberia. Now, if I'm able to bring them into this business, they'll be able to earn on their own. That's why I'm even encouraging them. So that's what I'm thinking. If that is not multiplication, because I've been supporting them, but now I want this business to be supporting them. So if that will not be
No, no,
made taken as multiplication in a way.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That is the multiplication now. That is the multiplication. You see, listen, let me just make it clearer. You are into real estate, right?
Exactly, sir.
Good. Let me tell you what multiplication is using real estate and what multiplication is not using real estate. Now,
okay, sir.
You have your real estate company and you employ staffs to help you walk the rudimental flow of your business. That is not multiplication. You are helping the staffs. Those staffs cannot multiply under you. However, let me show you what multiplication is. Now you have a thriving real estate business. And now you carry those staffs, 15 of them, and you begin to teach them how to run a profitable real estate venture that will make them as profitable as you are, not as to be collecting higher salary, no, to be as profitable as you are, so that they will also employ more people, their own people, and pay them salary. Are you seeing that is now, that's called multiplication?
Okay,
because you're now
okay.
teaching them how to establish on their own in real estate sector. So you go out, you also have seminars or academy where you teach people how to work, build their own real estate ventures, and then they multiply. Is that okay? So I'm using real estate.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now, if you use our business, it is easier because the problem with real estate is that when you teach your people how to multiply in real estate, they can take your clients and your customers. So it becomes a problem. That's why people don't do it easily.
Okay.
But in our business, if you remember that it's not just giving money for somebody to start, we also have to look into their business and help them stabilize, help them get the fundamental knowledge, foundational knowledge to stand, put them through the structure and make sure that they begin to do the right things. You now see that money begins to come into their hands and they can now take and build their team. What are you doing? You are multiplying.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So I just had to unmute you so that I understand you better. God bless you. And I hope
yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes,
all right.
Yes, sir.
All right, everybody. So we'll have to stop here. We'll have to end here because of time. We'll continue next Monday or within the week. Any other question, please forward to your leader. Can my brother in UK join the business? Your brother, if he's your brother in UK, he can register in Nigeria. And he can register and use his Nigerian account, open an account. If he doesn't have an account, he can open an Access Bank account in Nigeria so he can pull out his money. Yes, he can join. So what he would do is he would join under you and then let him target Nigerians who are in the UK so that they'll be able to easily open up the account and pick up the money. Yes, he can. So liaise better with your leader and that can be done. God bless you. Over to you, Ambassador Deborah. My prayer for all of you as you observe today's fasting and prayer, whether you're Muslim, whether you're Christian, please observe it. Don't eat anything yet. Some of you are hungry, I know. You didn't prepare. For some of you, you didn't prepare, but it's okay. Just it won't kill you till 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Just stay. You don't have to stay till 6 p.m. except you're pregnant, but just observe this fasting and prayer because this, okay, for this month. You see this month must bow to also. April messed up for some people. March were very worldly. In fact, March was worse, February and March. But you see this month must bow to all of us. Why? Because we're blessed and we know it. This month must bow to all of us by the special grace of God. Why? Because we are blessed and we're grateful about that. And because we are blessed, we will take charge of this month. Somebody reminded me what I wanted to say. In this next quarter, there's a very high level AI-powered Ponzi scheme that will hit Nigeria and Africa. in fact, the world. Be very careful about it. You see, when you understand, chew this training, squeeze information from this training, digest it, so that nobody, devil cannot use Ponzi scheme and knock you off. Ponzi scheme appeals to the flesh. It appeals to selfishness. Ponzi scheme, let me make quick money in a short period of time. Understand that the end is not good at all. It will never be good because it's out of line of God's mandate, okay? Some of you might say, oh, let me do the Ponzi scheme. Everybody's making money. Everybody, let me just quickly make money. It is that time you go and borrow your village people money and put in that Ponzi scheme. That is when the thing will crash. So remove your mind from there. Have the mind of growth. Have God's mind. What is God's mind? God's mind is the mind of growth. But if you have the mind of quick fixes, it is no longer God's mind. And you would always be losing money. You'd always be frustrated. You'd always be crying. All right? So understand it will come. It's coming. It's not a matter of it's coming. You will see it. It will hit Africa. It is AI-powered scam. Yeah. It will shock you. It has never happened like never before. Wait until after this swearing in. You guys will see. Hey, madness. But remember, this is not the first time. MMM came, Swiss Gold came, Men's Gold came in Ghana, and they keep coming and going. People will keep losing money, committing suicide, but only those who align with the mandate, who commit to the mandate. These are the people that would always keep succeeding. God bless you as you go and conquer your day like a bulldog. Why? Because we're blessed. How do we know we're blessed? Because we woke up today. God bless you guys. See you at the top.
Thank you so much, Ambassador. If you have been, your spirit has been elevated, you have been baptized with wisdom for an outstanding month, go to the comment section and make your feelings known. Quickly, let's do that quickly. Yes, we're in fasting mode and you have received instruction to go and blow up your day. Most people have presentations, so you will carry that anointing into that hall and rain down codes everywhere. If you have been elevated, you have gotten to clarity. Most times people don't pay for this. We don't even pay for it. So sometimes people take it for granted. Yes. Go ahead. Before I will get someone that is very, very energized to take us the closing declaration. And because people don't pay for it, if you look at the level, the volume of knowledge dissemination this morning is very heavy. And begin to show your appreciation. Yes, show it. Because once you bless somebody who is watering you, and your grass is always green, you will always do the same thing to others. Because once the grass is green, the sheep will lie down there. So when you are being watered like this, you will also have the mandate to water other people. This is the wrongest time to log out. Yes, keep it coming. Send your appreciation. If you want to pray, you can pray. If you want to, add some blessings, God will bless you. God will increase you. God will elevate, continue to where it's coming from. It will not dry up. So say something. Yes. Go ahead. And somebody that is fired up would give us the closing declaration. Your energy must be very high. Your energy must be very, very high. You would, the happiest person here. Okay, the Pere, who will I now choose now? Pere, are you sure you're the one? Okay, so I'll give you supporters club. Okay, so let me quickly start meeting you. So we'll take closing declaration. So you carry that anointing, you carry that power into your today's presentation. Okay, accept unmute first of all. Accept unmute, yes. First of all, so let me give you some people to support you.
Monza.
Okay. Good morning, my brother. I have a lot of Chinasa is even here, sir. Yes, Chinasa. Oh yeah. Chinasa's voice is very, very loud. Chinasa, oh, accept unmute. Okay, Jacinta. Jacinta has a sonorous voice like a shishi in the choir. Oh yeah, Jacinta, accept unmute. Accept unmute. Jacinta. She's the one that has the choir voice. Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Kayon, good morning, my sister. How you doing? Yes. Accept unmute. Kayinde Sunday. Then let me take one more. Fakorede. Okay, so Pere, please, you can start and take us into a wonderful declaration.
All right. So let's place our right on our chest as we take our closing declaration. Can we all hear me?
Yes, you can hear.
Right.
Yes.
I am a world leader.
I am
a world leader.
I am creating the exact level of my financial success.
I am
creating
the
exact level of my financial success.
I daily attract serious-minded leaders who will do business with me.
I daily attract leaders who will do business with me.
I work in discipline and self-control.
I
work in discipline and self-control.
I succeed in life because I constantly help others to succeed.
I succeed
in life because I constantly help others to succeed.
My thoughts are governed only by things true, noble, pure, beautiful, and authentic.
My thoughts
are governed only by things true, noble, pure, beautiful, and authentic.
Through my positive thoughts, I attract positive outcomes in life.
Through my positive thoughts, I attract positive outcomes in life.
A new cycle of victory, success, and prosperity has replaced the old cycle of poverty and failure.
A new cycle of victory, success,
and prosperity has replaced the old cycle of poverty and failure.
I am blessed. I have no lack.
I am blessed. I have no lack.
I have more than enough to give over and above all my needs.
I have more than enough to give over and above all my needs.
Everyone I show my business will join me now or later.
Everyone I show my business will join me now or later.
I am bigger than any challenge that comes to me.
I am bigger than any challenge that comes to me.
I am committed to constantly learning and growing.
I am committed to constantly learning and growing.
With God by my side and smart work, I will achieve all my dreams.
With God by my
side and smart work, I will achieve all my dreams.
The vision is to raise a financially free people who will in turn raise other financially free people who collectively use their resources and affect the world positively.
The vision
is to create raise a financially free people who will in turn raise other financially free people. They will now come together and affect the world positively.
The mission is to raise 50,000 monthly millionaires in the connected economy and usher in the next generation of world changers.
The mission is to raise 50,000 monthly millionaires in the connected economy
and usher in the
next generation world changers.
I am a visionary leader. Who are you?
I am a visionary leader.
Who are you?
I am a visionary leader.
Who are you?
I am a visionary leader.
We don't just learn.
We do.
Thank you
very much, Ambassador.
God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much. And in the spirit of the new month, be fruitful, multiply, replenish, subdue, and have dominion. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful day.
You don't just learn, we do. That's what we do. Don't join him. Oh. Daniel, come. Hey.
Wow. Mình nói là cái gì nữa cũng có số ra phong nó cái này nó còn to quá tôi nói vui như này mà